5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
This is About Space, America's return to space, with news and information on our U.S. space program. Is your host of About Space, David Denault.
Welcome and thanks for joining me today. Nothing like a refreshing glass of Southern iced tea on a hot day. Oh, if you didn't know, Southern iced tea is sugared. Ice cold. But what about ice that's neither solid or liquid? It's supericonic. And I'll have that story next as America and the world is listening to About Space Today. Is the weather outside cold and frightful? Then come on down to sunny Florida and the Space Coast. This is your host of About Space inviting you to our Winter in Florida beach package. Stay at the Best Western on Cocoa Beach, directly on the ocean, any Thursday, Friday, and Saturday nights. Plus, enjoy a full breakfast daily and all the amenities at this oceanfront hotel. And About Space will include 2 tickets to the Kennedy Space Center, a $128 value. Stay for 4 days and 3 nights at just $249 per person, taxes included, at the Best Western Oceanfront Resort. This is an exclusive offer for About Space Today. For information, call D&D Cruise and Tours at 877-747-8631. That's 877-747-8631, and let it snow. And come on down and visit Florida's sunny Space Coast. Welcome back. Scientists at the University of Chicago and the Carnegie Institute have created Supericonic Ice.
Simple frozen water is anything but. That's because the conditions on other planets, specifically the conditions during the ice freezing process, are drastically different than on Earth. And scientists from the University of Chicago and the Carnegie Institution of Washington believe they've just recreated some of it in a lab. To manufacture the alien ice, researchers held some normal ice in a diamond vise, squeezing it with intense pressure while firing a laser into it, which caused it to freeze in such a way it ended up in what they call a superionic state, meaning it is ice, but it's in a state of being both a liquid and a solid at the same time, because of the way its molecules are arranged. And that's why it looks like a black prism, as visible light has difficulty passing through the strange molecule arrangement. They believe this is the type of ice that forms at extreme pressure, like at the core of planets, where temperatures sit at a strange equilibrium, always on the brink of freezing, melting, and sublimation, or the point when a solid turns into a gas.
And NASA scientists at the Goddard Cosmic Ice Lab are also studying a kind of chemistry almost never found on Earth. The extreme cold, hard vacuum, and high radiation environment of space. With more is Goddard Reggie Hodkins.
The solar system, there's the crystalline ice that you will find in your freezer, but there's also a type of ice called amorphous, which lacks a regular geometrical pattern for its molecules.
Amorphous ice is not something you naturally find on Earth because the temperatures and pressures are much higher on Earth.
The way that we make our ice is we use a small evacuated chamber. We pump all the air out. We have a small metal disc about the size of a quarter that we cool down to just a few degrees above absolute zero. We flow a gas on top of it, the gas freezes on the metal, and we can study the way that light reflects off that metal to tell us what the ice is like.
We're studying the chemistry in ice at extremely low temperatures. Historically, people may not have thought that there could be any chemistry at those temperatures.
We're able to study things in space without leaving a laboratory. And by combining the laboratory work we do with the spacecraft work that NASA does so well, we're able to actually study the chemical composition of things throughout the solar system and in some cases throughout the galaxy.
Unbelievable what science and technology we have today. I'm just happy to have an ordinary, simple, automatic ice maker at my home. Be sure to have your family and friends listen each Tuesday with me on About Space Today and on Fridays, America in Space with Dawn Meyer from Florida's Space Coast. And follow us on Facebook for space news updates at aboutspace.today. And our Tuesday shout-out goes to the Philippines with its many listeners who enjoy our weekly programs. And to all our friends and listeners around the globe and here in the United States, thank you for listening. I'm David Denault, and this has been About Space Today.